Okay, here we go. I picked up shares of CHTL today on my buy alert. Let's break this one down. It's getting late here on the East Coast in New York. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to head off to bed here soon. But if you have any questions once I post this video chart to the homepage, I'm usually up around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day. And, I get to my emails first thing in the morning. So, fire off any questions you might have. My indicators, RSI, MACD, Williams percent R, and accumulation distribution come from the three categories: momentum, trend, and volume. Usually you should only have one indicator per category. I like to duplicate momentum, indicators, RSI, and Williams percent R just because the Williams percent R allows me to catch the full run sometimes. All right, so what I'm looking at here is in fact the Williams percent R. Okay, obviously RSI is just below the center line, trading sideways with the price action. Momentum from the trend indicator, MACD, sideways as well. And you got the accumulation distribution moving sideways. A little bit of distribution here, more so than accumulation, obviously, by the downtrending chart. But what I like here is every time the Williams percent R touches down into oversold, here, this red pattern, okay, shortly thereafter, or sometime thereafter, I should say, the stock sees a nice jump, definitely 10% opportunity each time that happens. So I'm going to grab a line here to make this very clear. All right, so I'll go all the way back into here. So we're oversold in through here, and you get a bounce, and a 10% buying opportunity. Oversold. On the opposite side of that, you get your bounce. So it's just a matter of timing the bounce. You got oversold again, little sideways action, you get your bounce. We're in through here after that big run up and pullback. All right, so probably a price range between 18 and 22, little sideways action here. And then as it accumulates, you get your bounce again, 17.7 to 279. You can kind of see this pattern. And now we're back into that oversold area again. So it's just a matter of timing. When is it going to come out of oversold? And here's what I see. Price action that's moving sideways now. You got good support at 17 cents. If it gets below 16, I'll probably cut my losses, having guessed wrong. But I think it's probably going to hold this 17-cent range. If it dips down to this support line here, I may pick up more shares. You can kind of see that this is where the price action on the big run started, pulled all the way back over time, bounced. All right, obviously it didn't even get near as high, kind of met up with resistance just before this area here. All right, so it's definitely not making as strong of runs, but I'm not looking for, a run like this. That's not what I do, and I think most of you know that. What I'm looking for is, something just below the MA50, the 50 moving average here. Okay, that's at 224 right now. I'd be happy with, anything from where I'm in at, averaged at 0.187 to 22. This will be a nice 15% trade. So that's basically my goal. That takes into consideration that this was a big run. This is a lower high. All right, so the runs are losing strength, but it also takes into calculation that for the most part, every time this Williams percent R gets into this oversold area here, it bounces. All right, so I think we pretty much timed it perfectly, and I'm hoping for a short-term bounce in the next couple of days. Swing trade 2 to 4 days, 10%, rinse and repeat. Take it easy, everybody. I get up, like I said, around 4 a.m. In New York on the East Coast. So, if you have questions on this analysis, just, send them to my email, jason@pennystocklive.com, and I'll get to them first thing in the morning. All right, have a good night.